Have you ever dreamed of visiting Egypt, one of the most fascinating and diverse countries in the world? Do you want to see the ancient wonders of the pyramids and the Sphinx, the modern attractions of Cairo and Alexandria, the natural beauty of the Nile and the Red Sea, and the desert oasis of Siwa and the White Desert? If you answered yes, then you're in luck, because in this video, I'm going to show you my top 10 places to visit in Egypt. Welcome to the Footprints Abroad, and let's go to Egypt. The Egyptian Museum. The Egyptian Museum in Cairo is a must-see for anyone interested in ancient Egypt. It houses one of the world's largest and most important collections of Egyptian artifacts, including the treasures of Tutankhamun, the royal mummies, statues, jewelry, papyri, and more. You can spend hours wandering through the halls and marveling at the amazing craftsmanship and artistry of the ancient Egyptians. The museum is also undergoing a major renovation and expansion project, which will make it even more impressive in the future. Nine. Coptic Cairo. Coptic Cairo is the oldest part of the city and the heart of the Christian community in Egypt. It is a maze of narrow streets, churches, monasteries, museums, and historical buildings that date back to the Roman, Byzantine, and Islamic periods. Some of the highlights include the Hanging Church, which is built over a Roman gate tower, the Ben Ezra Synagogue, which is said to be the site where Moses was found in the Nile, and the Coptic Museum, which displays a collection of Coptic art and artifacts. Siwa Oasis. Siwa Oasis is a remote and beautiful oasis in the western desert near the border with Libya. It is home to the Siwi people, who have their own unique culture and language. Siwa Oasis is known for its natural springs, salt lakes, palm groves, and ancient ruins. You can visit the Temple of Amun, where Alexander the Great consulted the oracle, the Mountain of the Dead, where you can see tombs from different eras, and the chalky fortress, which is made of mud brick and salt. Red Sea. The Red Sea is one of the best destinations for diving and snorkeling in the world. It has a stunning coral reef system that hosts a variety of marine life, such as dolphins, sharks, turtles, rays, and colorful fish. You can also enjoy other water activities like sailing, windsurfing, and kite surfing. The Red Sea coast has many resorts and towns that cater to different tastes and budgets. Some of the popular ones are Sharm el-Sheikh, Hurghada, Marsa Alam, and Dahab. 6. White Desert. The White Desert is a surreal landscape of chalky rock formations that look like mushrooms, icebergs, or animals. It is located in the Pharaoh Oasis in the Western Desert, and it was formed by wind erosion over millions of years. The White Desert is best visited at sunrise or sunset, when the rocks change color from white to pink to orange. You can also camp overnight under the stars and enjoy the silence and solitude of this magical place. Aswan. Aswan is a charming city on the Nile River in southern Egypt. It has a relaxed atmosphere and a scenic setting among granite rocks and islands. Aswan is also rich in history and culture, as it was once a major trading center and a gateway to Africa. You can visit the Aswan High Dam, which controls the flow of the Nile and creates Lake Nasser, the Philae Temple, which is dedicated to the goddess Isis and was relocated from its original island, the Nubian Museum, which showcases the history and heritage of the Nubian people, and Elephantine Island, which has ancient ruins and a colorful Nubian village. Luxor. Luxor is often called the world's greatest open-air museum because it has so many ancient monuments and temples on both sides of the Nile River. Luxor was once the capital of ancient Egypt during the New Kingdom period, and it was known as Thebes. You can visit the Karnak Temple complex, which is one of the largest religious sites in the world. The Luxor Temple, which was built by Amenhotep I and Ramses II. The Valley of the Kings, where you can see tombs of pharaohs like Tutankhamun, Seti I, and Ramses VI. And the Valley of Queens, where you can see tombs of queens like Nefertari, Hatshepsut, and Nefertiti. 3. Sphinx. The Sphinx is one of the most iconic and mysterious symbols of ancient Egypt. It is a colossal statue of a lion with a human head, carved out of limestone. It is located on the Giza Plateau, next to the pyramids of Giza. The Sphinx is believed to be more than 4,500 years old, and it represents the power and wisdom of the pharaohs. The Sphinx has been damaged by erosion, vandalism, and restoration attempts over the centuries, but it still remains a majestic sight to behold. Pyramids of Giza. The Pyramids of Giza are the most famous and impressive pyramids in Egypt and the world. They are also the oldest and the only surviving wonder of the ancient world. They were built as tombs for the pharaohs Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure and their queens. The largest and oldest pyramid is the Great Pyramid of Khufu, which is 146 meters high and covers an area of 13 acres. The pyramids are surrounded by other structures such as temples, mastabas, boat pits, and the Solar Boat Museum. The pyramids are a testament to the engineering and architectural skills of the ancient Egyptians. 1. Valley of the Kings. The Valley of the Kings is a necropolis where the pharaohs and nobles of the New Kingdom period were buried. It is located on the west bank of the Nile River, across from Luxor. The valley has more than 60 tombs, some of which are open to the public. The tombs are decorated with scenes from Egyptian mythology, religion, and daily life. They also contain sarcophagi, mummies, jewelry, furniture, and other objects that were meant to accompany the deceased in the afterlife. The most famous tomb is that of Tutankhamun, which was discovered in 1922 by Howard Carter and Lord Carnarvon. It was the only tomb that was found intact, and it contained more than 5,000 artifacts, including the golden mask of Tutankhamun. That's it for my top 10 places to visit in Egypt. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel videos. Also, let me know in the comments below which place you would like to visit the most, or if you have any other suggestions for Egypt. Thank you for watching and see you next time.